This video is brought to you by Practical Music Theory for the Rock Guitarist, my new book, which is a comprehensive guide to all aspects of music theory necessary for playing rock guitar. From blues to the cycle of fifths, from understanding and using modes to choosing the right notes for a melodic solo, from pentatonic scales to chord construction and keys. It's all covered in a clear and concise manner. With accompanying video demonstrations, jam tracks and tabs, you'll learn to use the knowledge you gain in accessible ways that make sense for less than the cost of a few guitar lessons. Check out the link in the description for more details. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. Has this ever happened to you? You hear a song that you've not heard in years, decades, in the case of this one I'm going to talk about today, and you forget just how fantastic a song it is, and I didn't even remember it had a guitar solo, and what a fantastic solo it is. Well, it happened to me the other day. I was in my local branch of Morrison's supermarket, stocking up on essential supplies, and a particular song came over on the kind of pipe music that they have going on in there, and I thought, that's fantastic, I'd forgotten all about that. I must do something about that on YouTube. So here is the solo from the song, and then I'll tell you what it is. So you might have recognised that as being the guitar solo from the 1987 hit by Aztec Camera, which were a band that was essentially based around singer-songwriter Roddy Frame, who played that solo. In 1987 they had a massive hit with a song called Somewhere in My Heart. Yeah, you remember it now, don't you? Somewhere in the city where the air is still, a baby being born to the overkill. Don't know why that lyric sticks in my mind. Probably because it's a great lyric. Mind you, it hadn't stuck in my mind because I'd forgotten about the song for like 30 years or nearly that long. But anyway, I heard the song. I thought that's a fantastic solo as I'm kind of browsing in the bigger aisle, and I thought I must do that on YouTube, so that's what we're doing today. And here's a little bit of an explanation about what's going on in the solo.
Solo explanation.
Okay, so starting as always by taking a look at the chord sequence we're playing over. It goes like this. So aside from that E major borrowed chord, all of those chords, basically the C and the F, are coming from the key of C major, and therefore it's no surprise to learn that C major pentatonic at this position here is the backbone of the solo, really. It's essentially what you would call position 1, or the first pattern, or whatever you want to call it, up at the 17th fret like this, with a couple of upper extension notes right up at the dusty end at the 22nd fret, where we're going to be doing some bendy stuff on those as we go through the solo. So let's take a look at the licks that we're going to be playing. The solo actually begins with a solitary overdubbed note on the second string at the 20th fret, bending from G to A, like that. Now, I suspect when this song is played live, that little note there will either be missed out or it will be combined, because he can do it, into the main body of the solo. But when you listen closely to the recording, you can clearly hear that this overlaps what comes next. And what comes next, so it's obviously an overdub, and what comes next is just some little pull-off things on the top two strings of that first position pattern, like that, between the 20th and 17th frets, like this. And we come down onto the 19th fret of the third string there. So all that together is going to go like this. Like that, and then we're into this D to E bend on the 19th fret of the third string, which lasts for best part of 2 bars. and then just settles on the A note there at the 19th fret on the D string. We then have a little kind of ascending thing that takes us back up again like this. But not all the way up, because we've got a little bit of a leap there, and you've got to be quick to make this one, where we're going up to the 22nd fret on the top string, and we're bending like that. Okay, so bend, and then the unbent note, and then that. So that whole section there is going. Then we come onto the second string at the 22nd fret, and we're bending this A note up to a B, which isn't in the C major pentatonic, but it is in the C major scale, so we get away with it. Like that, so that's going, and then bend that up again, like that, and then we have a really odd note choice here, this B flat note at the 18th fret. We don't hang about on it though, it's just the starting position for a bend up to the C. So and then back up to the dusty end again for, and we get that B note cropping in again there, like that. So bending at the 22nd, and then coming down via the 20th to the 19th, the C note to the B note, to end on the A note there at the 20th fret on the B string, which coincides with the arrival of the F chord, where the vocals come back in again. The A note that we're landing on up here is the major third of that F chord, so it all kind of stacks up and slots together really rather nicely. Fun little solo, and that's what's going on with it. So now you know what to do. Go away and have some fun with it. And as always, you'll find a full tab for the solo in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it, that explanation you've just seen there, and the backing track to play along with yourself. All of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address. Link in the description. $3 or £3 a month gets you access to all of these additional goodies and resources that go along with these YouTube videos. As always, a massive thank you to everyone who supports me in that, or any of the other ways, all of which are downstairs in the description. But that's pretty much it for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed the video and found it useful, informative, and hopefully a little bit entertaining. And if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And why not drop me a like as well while you're at it. Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time. We drink beer and talk about music and guitars and whatever else crops up, basically. Fantastic way to kick off the weekend. I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day. So thanks for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.